For example, I would think that, like right now, Charlton Baker is running at 48%. Carlos Martin, who was 8% at Belmont, is now almost 40% with the same horses, okay? Can you help me understand that change in data? Like, how come some of these people are running so much better up here?
You know, every time somebody goes from not doing real good to doing real good, the natural scheme of things, trainers included, say, oh, that guy's cheating, or he discovered something. But my goodness, the testing is so good. It looks to me, now you said two guys that have kind of been seeing the same thing you have. Charlie Baker's a very good trainer, and he appears like he's placed his horses really well. And Carlos Martin's a very good trainer. He comes from a long line of trainers. When I was Frank Martin's assistant in the 70s. When I was Frank's assistant, Carlos Martin was this big in a diaper, and he wanted to go in between the horse's legs and everything. He's got a lot of horsemen in him, and he appears to be spotting his horses correctly. Now, if I saw a trainer rise out of obscurity and just continue on like this, you wonder. But everybody's entitled to have a good meet, and Charlie Baker really just seems to have taken all his horses and putting them in the right places. The races are going good for him, and everything's going good. I don't smell a rat on either one of those. You know what you're saying, but again, the testing that we go through now is unbelievable. But we're talking about drugs in general. A testing laboratory does not know what to test for if they don't know what the drug is. I mean, what happens with drugs that improve horses dramatically is that until they get a grasp on what it is, somebody usually gets away with it for quite a while. Those two guys, I would find it hard to think those two guys were anything other than having great meets. And they deserve it. You work all week. Believe me, Gary Contessa was about 4% at Aqueduct, or maybe 8% at Aqueduct. I had the worst spring and summer of my life, and things are going a little better. I'm probably winning about 14% here. But those guys, if you have horses, you're entitled. Sometimes you do have a good meet.
Right, but from a wagering standpoint,
yeah.
A horse like Greyjoy, who ran 5 days ago, ran again yesterday and won.
Now,
so you kind of look to patterns, and in addition to wagering, say for example, the pick fours here at Saratoga or Nyra Track,
right,
versus a pick four, say for example at Del Mar, you have similar payouts for the wins, but you have vastly different payouts. Help me understand who looks into that. I know it's a mutual's job, but help me understand a little bit, because there's a huge discrepancy in the payouts.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a gambling moron. I don't bet ever. I don't bet ever, because I gotta tell you, because I won 2,380 races in my career and lost 17,000 races, and I bet on those. I'm telling you, my owners know. Don't ask Gary. If Gary has two horses in a race, ask him who he likes so that you can bet on the other one. And it's like, I don't understand. I'm not big on gambling.
I understand, but the core of our business is wagering and transparency in wagering, because without owners and without gamblers, we don't have a business.
And you're absolutely right, but I don't understand it. I can't comment on it. But I'll tell you one thing about Greyjoy. She asked me about a horse called Greyjoy yesterday. Yesterday, Carlos Martin ran a horse called Greyjoy, and we use what we call Ragusan sheets.
Yeah, the sheets.
Okay, so I use the sheets, and I have owners every day that want to claim horses, buy horses, and Greyjoy, 5 days rest or not, absolutely jumped off the sheets as the best horse. Yesterday I did a barn